Remember the guy that set the woman on fire in the New York City subway? If you don't remember, I did post that story a couple of posts back. He went up to her while she was sleeping, set her on fire, and then began to fan the fire to make it bigger. He sat there and watched her burn, but now he's saying he doesn't remember any of it. It says here that he told detectives he had no memory of an attack that killed that woman. He set her ablaze on the New York City subway train. Like I said, he was riding in the morning of December 22nd, and they're saying that investigators played the surveillance video for him, and that's when he was like, oh, damn, that is me. After recognizing himself on the video, he says, I am very sorry. I didn't mean to, but I really don't know. I don't know what happened, but I'm very sorry for that woman. They go on to describe him as being 33, undocumented, and a migrant from Guatemala. And it says that he even pleaded not guilty to murder charges. Now, they're saying the young lady that he actually did this to was named Debrina Kawam. I'm not sure how to say her last name properly. They're saying she was 57 years old. Wow. They have a comment from Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez, who's saying he's going to try to go ahead and get the most severe punishment for this heinous and inhumane act. Now, we already know that initially the killer is saying, I don't even remember doing that. He says that sometimes he drinks and he loses his memory. Sometimes he gets on a train or he goes all the way home and he wakes up and he doesn't even know how he got to either place sometimes. Now, he said that sometimes he even sleeps on the train, which was the case on the morning of the incident. He said he woke up on the F train, but he didn't remember how he got there. Now, why does he think that's an excuse to burn somebody alive? I'm not quite sure. They then go on to talk about how he was actually caught. They say that 3 high school students recognized him and they reported it to the police. When he was caught, that took about 8 hours. He was caught about 8 hours later. He was still on the subway. 8 hours later, he was still on the subway. He was found with a lighter in his pocket. Why was he still on the subway 8 hours later? I don't know. I guess he was drunk, like he said. Sound like drugs to me, but again, he said it was alcohol. Either way, they go on to talk about the fact that he was actually deported back in 2018, and he came back to the United States illegally. So I hope they consider that when they are giving out his punishment for this crime. His most recent address was known as Brooklyn. They said that he was in a homeless shelter for men. He was struggling, with substance abuse, which I'm not sure if substance abuse can only mean drugs or if that is to include alcohol. I think that does include alcohol. However, like I said, sounds like drugs to me. Now, he's claiming that even though he did come back over here illegally, he's been here about 5 years and that he's been, providing labor and being a normal part of society, a working class citizen, if you will. But I think I speak for we the people when I say we don't care. Lock him up or send him back. I mean, honestly, at this point, sending him back, what is that going to do? Y'all sent him back in 2018 and he came back with a vengeance. He done came back and set somebody on fire. We're going to have to lock him up. Lock him up and throw away the key. Not only are you out here setting people on fire, you don't even remember setting the people on fire. You be so drunk, according to you, so drunk that you sleeping on the New York subway. You getting home. You don't know how you getting home. You're setting people on fire. You don't remember setting them on fire. I want y'all to get in the comments and let me know. Do you think there's more to this story or I don't know. Just get in the comments and let me know whatever you're thinking.